Hey guys, I'm here with Danny Herbeck at Eagle Lake, and we're talking blades today. So blades, bucktails, big spinners, they got a lot of names with you musky anglers.
They definitely do, and they're in everybody's arsenal, and everybody uses them year round, and it's definitely something very important to have in your tackle box when you are fishing muskies.
So talk us a little bit through what you feel is important on a blade. I see that a lot of the double ones that we've been throwing here seems to get a lot of attention.
A bucktail is a bucktail, but what separates it is, a couple key features. One, having really good quality components, really good laser sharp hooks that stay sharp all the time, quality blades that the paint doesn't chip off of, and the other third part is your sound and your vibration. When we discussed this whole project was the main part that we wanted to focus on to separate ourselves from any other bucktail. Make a bait that the muskies have not seen and have not heard before.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a coincidence that I kind of drew up this by hand because it's not a Colorado and it's not in Indiana. It's a little bit like an off shape, quite deep. And the double spinners that we talked about has one that's hammered and one that's not. You also asked me to do something where we could change the casting distance and the depth real easy. Our idea was to add on the weight. There's a little ring in here where you can then add on half an ounce or a third of an ounce real easy.
Most bucktails have a standardized egg sinker in them, and it's just a one-trick pony, if you want to call it that, right? You're stuck. You can't fluctuate your depth depending on, if you're fishing deeper rock walls or deeper structure or shallow weeds. This allows you to, within 2 seconds, be able to run your bucktail from 6 to 8 feet deep to 1 to 2 feet deep within one click, and it's a completely different bait basically then, right?
You can cast into the wind, you cast more precise, you take the weight off, you can fish it just under the surface. Another thing is this immediate rotation, the way that we did the blades, that they start rotating it right as they land on the water.
Exactly. Another key thing that we didn't know was necessarily going to happen, but with the design of these blades being a little bit narrower and the cupping, when you throw it, one thing, those blades fold up very nicely together. And when you cast, it becomes just like a bullet versus a lot of those wider Colorado blades, they flop in the wind and you're not getting the distance and your precise casting with those bigger wobbly blades.
Another thing is that we're able to add the little tail teaser here because I'm a pike fisherman and I know that the little detail sometimes turns a follow into a bite.
Exactly.
You told me that one color that was really important was like a walleye imitation color with something white. So I just did this one off the bat with a white tinsel. And I actually used our photo print machine to put the walleye face on the blade.
When those fish are a little bit tougher, it might add a bite or two that you would normally never get.